We're at Bangkok Golf Course, and I want to break par. I just want to shoot under par. 71 or 70 is fine with me. It's the first time I've ever gone to the course with the intention of breaking par. So how do I plan to break par? I analyzed my last few rounds and worked on some things. 1. Conservative tee ball and attacking approach shots is the best strategy for me. Good positioning off the tee is the focus to allow for a savage approach. My weakness can be getting out of position off the tee. 2. Focus for 18 holes on every shot. 3. Use the natural ball flight with my new irons. I hit the ball pretty straight or with a little draw. I won't attempt to shape fades today. 4. Get it on the green is the philosophy. At all times, no getting cute. 5. A longer and smoother putting stroke instead of my tendency to stab.
Great shot, straight at the pin.
Totally swaying all over the show. Okay, well, we're going to get this just on the green. I mean, we're not going to screw around with a pin at 35 yards. 35 yards, we're going to go left of the pin, just get it on the green. It's about 30 yards. And then try and make a longish putt. But going at this pin is super tidy. Not much more I can do. These are the kind of things that you might think would stop a round under par. You know, these kind of mistakes like that. That's a silly mistake to leave a 7-iron like that and hit it so chunky. Those are the kind of small errors that can not wreck a card, but add a shot here, a shot there. You know, the amount of execution and focus needed to shoot under par or level par is pretty intense. But we can't beat ourselves up. There's lots of birdies to make.
The temptation here is to think 16 holes in advance. Bogeys happen, but there are so many birdies waiting out there for me. I used to think about how many strokes under par I need to score after a bad opening hole to shoot level par. But not today. It's shot by shot.
It was only a year.
Okay.
So it's 240, it's 250 to the middle, but 190 to the bunker.
190.
Okay, where's the pin? So wherever the pin is, I'm going to back pin. So that means I've got a lot of space to pitch the ball upwards. So I'm going to hit it closer to the green. If it was in the front, I'd hit a longer shot in, something like 100 yards. But I think I'll go 6-iron. 6. And then we're going to go short of that bunker on the left, but out toward the right. Because if I go out to the right, and pin sai qua. Okay, so the pin's on the left as well. So going out to the right, to that light in the distance. 6-iron from 240. Leave myself a pitch in. Perfect. Yep. Whatever I have it in, it's going to be some kind of a wedge. It's going to be a wedge. So, you know, we always want to hit a wedge. If we're not going to go onto the green in 2, we want to at least hit like a nice wedge or a comfortable shot onto the green. So that's going to be a wedge. If I can hit the damn fairway, but I take different lines each time and then I hit the wrong shape, I could go for it in 2, but 246 from here, there's no chance. So just lay it up. Okay, maybe I forgot it's a bit soggy here. So luckily I got 99 yards. I think partial shot may have been an error. 99 yards, Hasipok, 56 degree, normal one. let's check the carry over the bunker. Is 138. So 9 is a good club here. 143, eh? 143? 147. 138 to carry the bunker. Easy life. Straight toward the heavy machinery with a little draw. Should be perfect club for this shot. Basically like that. Good, mate? Oh, Caddy, yep. What a good caddy. Oi, Caddy, what happened?
I don't know. You said
My bog uphill.
I talking uphill.
Ah, online again, man. We need more birdies, Ning. No birdie, no tip now. Noodles, noodles.
Yeah, probably have one do the externals in the car parks.
141 yards. A nice 240 yard 2-iron, just what I wanted. Leaves my pitching wedge in, which is what I planned. And if I hit it properly, should spin nicely. The green does slope a little bit away from us. So I want to carry that distance and let it stop there, just past the pin. Should be fine. A little tuggish, but should work. A little bit long because it's tuggish, but we're on. Perfect. Oh, that's better. So wide. Okay, now we must focus on getting this ball past the hole. Stop leaving it short now.
That's 3 putts that were threatening for birdie in the opening holes. I usually get annoyed by this and imagine the birdie chances will start drying up and I'm wasting hay while the sun shines. But not today. It's just shot by shot. Take it one at a time. Stick to my plan. This is my biggest mindset shift that takes long to get comfortable with.
Okay, we've got 100 yards. Lie is average in a small depression, but should be good enough to get out from 100 yards. Let's go with a 56. We've got the pin on the middle. And the pin on the middle means that we have a lot of green between the front and the pin. So if it lands a bit short, it can roll up, and there's probably quite a bit beyond it. At 100 yards, I think 56 is the perfect club. I'm going to go just a little bit at the pin, erring on the left, because there's an easier chip there. So a little bit left of the pin. So maybe draw it in off the pin. Push it over the bunker, on the green, no problem. She knows these greens well. I'm not so sure about them. A bit of a different grass, you can see they're a bit browner, very quick. I think they get rolled quite a bit. Okay, remember now, downhill, down grain a little bit. Just let it baby to the hole, baby. What a caddy, baby, yeah! We're going to focus more on those grey trees in the background and just hit to those. Nice smooth swing, lots of space on the right. Straight at that bunker in the middle. Bam. Pushed it a little. Top time, eh? Very much an overcompensation shot here, players, but it's okay. We've got a second shot. 137 9-iron. So we've got 137. pin ข้างหน้า คิดว่า pitching
คิดว่าอะไรอ่ะ
but from Gao 9 from sand. So I would like to hit a pitching wedge if I was in the fairway, and it could still be a good play here. But I'm going to go with a 9 because I'm in the sand, and I think it's going to fade out of here. So 137 9 iron, and this one can be long, can be short. I don't mind. Somewhere toward the hole. Good read. Pull. Back of the green is 246, so
Probably your line is left of the pin.
yeah. Left of the pin, 245 to the back. That's perfect. I'll go back edge.
Even that's all right. It's not bad.
Notice how I'm gripping down on the club on this shot? That shows my lack of 100% commitment to the plan of hitting it to the back edge of the green. It means I'm not trusting the 245 number, and I want to take some distance off the shot.
What a good caddy.
อุ้ยโอเค
Just cleared the water. A little bit thin. Probably shouldn't have gripped down on it.
นิดหน่อย
Yeah, it's okay. But that's the problem, guys, is that just commit to the shot. Like, I'm still thinking, oh, 2 iron is the perfect distance, 227. But that's stupid, because if I don't catch it all, especially off the fairway, it's going to chunk or whatever go short in the water. Commit to the 3-wood. I was half committed. I gripped down on it, came up on it, and then teethed it. It's just cleared, no splash. But I should just commit to the back edge, hit a solid one over the back, chip in a putt for the birdie. What am I doing? This is where I need to cool my jets a little bit sometimes, is with the pin hunting distance. I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. But you can see when I have the iron in hand, it's fine. But not these long ones. Just play smart. Something that we do is we use one club exclusively, like a 60 degree or something, and we have poor results, never bumping and running it or taking advantage of the slopes and the greens. So often you'll get one club coming here, so I have to tell them to bring 4. But I mean, this is easily going to be a pitching wedge better than a 58. A 58 I'm going to have to fly too far, and then it's inconsistent. So I think a nice pitching wedge, bumped on here, a meter or two, a yard or two onto the green from the left, huh? It's all right.
1 half
1 half.
1 tip
Okay. So saying about a putter, but I'm gonna try to get this on the green. Just start rolling it, you know. It's probably even a 9 iron, but I think pitching wedge is more my style. Just find my spot and try to land it on there. And if I do that, that's the objective achieved. Oof. Nearly an eagle. Boy, Caddy, you're very lucky, huh?
Focus is so hard to attain on each shot. That's why golf is difficult. We have to be in the moment all the time, every stop along the walk. Those guys you see shooting under par on the TV or on the weekend at your club, they seem nonchalant, but there's focus. There's real thinking and concentration and calculation.
75 yards to clear the bunker. So we're going to go 87, pretty good lie in the rough here. Good stance. Let's go, how's it bad? We're going to hit a nice 58 degree out of here. I'm not going to try get cute with a wedge, a sand wedge. We want to just get this on the green. Not ideal positioning, but let's just make sure of the green. 85 yards. Ah, perfect. On the green. Caddy is giving me uphill, putts are uphill. Finished drinking a birdie. Let's have another bird. One more birdie. One more birdie. Oh. Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta get it up there. What a good caddy. Boy, tip, you sit back.
I didn't commit to a shot at all on this tee, and I got really lucky here. I didn't pick a draw, or a fade, or a straight shot. I gave into the temptation of hitting before I was ready. You can see the swing is different. Because of that, isn't it amazing how the lack of commitment causes a puffy swing too? We're lucky here. The rough held it up, but we take the luck and run.
11 yards. Not quite 11 yards, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, well, we just make a putt. Oh, okay, no pom-pam.
We want no part of the bunkers on this hole. I'd rather hit an approach shot from 170 yards and not in a bunker than be in any of these fairway bunkers with some kind of wedge into the green. It's a 4-iron all day, and I might even take a 5-iron here rather than a wood.
Okay, players, perfect execution here. Short of that bunker, 4 irons, never going to reach it. I would have preferred to be in a fairway, of course, but of course the fairway bunker has magnets in it. 160. We've got an 8-iron in here. Pins at the back, a little bit left of the pin, so we'll go at the pin with a baby draw. That should be good. I mean, I could slide one in there, but I'm not feeling the slider from the left to right. But perfect execution, just like what I wanted, what I planned. 4-iron, no chance of getting in the bunker, and have a slightly longer shot in, but better than a partial shot from the damn bunker, like last time. Okay, we're on the front, not the best, but wasn't the greatest of lies. So, Ning, the greatest caddy in the world. Sorry now, ik niet nou. Oi.
Ian.
Great shot. I can go. 160, 165. I don't want to hit a soft 7.
Soft 7, I think it's a decent 6. I think it's a decent 7, man.
Do you reckon? I don't want to go long though. 160 is perfect for me.
But 165.
Yeah, but 160 would be great.
160 will be great. I'll tell you that for now.
But if I hit a 7, it's going 170 minimum.
Down the shaft an inch.
No, then I cock it up. So let's go.
Just go down the shaft an inch and it's the same swing. Exactly the same. Just hit it down the shaft an inch.
Just using the slopes. That's an 8-iron up there.
Oh, well.
Oh my God.
You've just hit here?
Yeah.
700. Oh, no. Good luck with that far.
No, I know. I thought it would be short. See, now I thought that my 8-iron would be no longer than the pin. And I think what happened is I pulled a little bit and there's a slope down there that kicked it forward. So we've got a tough putt. It's all downhill. It's downhill all the way down here. Down grain, downhill. There's no flat spot on this putt. So I'm going to have to just dibbly dobble it down there, which is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. But we've got to be very delicate. If I can stop this within 4 feet, I'll be happy. Too hard now. Land spot.
Oh, good strike. Go, baby. Oh, shot.
Okay. Shot. Good. Okay. On.
Not on. Fantastic.
That's a decent round, and with some putts dropping that had threatened the hole, it could have been much lower. It gives us hope But most of all, it showed me how big the mental game is in golf. Fitness improved my overall well-being. I feel great, very pain-free, and finally have been sleeping better. Exercise is huge for that. The improved fitness meant my brain was switched on all round long and my feet and legs were not sore or tired. I was also able to swing it better because of my increased flexibility and mobility. That sets the groundwork for better decisions and more confidence in your commitment and your clarity of thought. Clear plans, commitment, and focus helped so much. Trusting instincts was vital, and sticking to the plan was essential. Hitting the correct club off the tee toward the correct line, followed by a shot at the green, hitting the green, then trying to make putts. What a life!